My dear friends, in our Gospel passage this morning, Jesus is making us some promises. He tells us that he is going to ask the Father to send us an advocate, the Spirit of truth, who will be with us. We shall not be left as orphans, unprotected in a dangerous world. No, the world will not be able to see or understand, but for we who love the Lord, he will come to us, stay with us, and reveal himself to us. To walk with faith is simply to trust in these promises. So what might that look like? The Holy Spirit, the Comforter, the Advocate, is like the defense counsel in a trial, who is opposed to the prosecuting counsel. So when the prosecutor points the finger, it's the defense counsel that responds, which means that we don't have to respond. Someone else is doing it for us, someone who is much better qualified than we are. And so there's a safety here, a reassurance, a comfort. The Holy Spirit is not primarily about the various gifts and fruits that come alongside it, although they are all blessings and tremendously important for the ongoing life of the Church. The Holy Spirit comes to set us free from the ways of the world. It is what allows us to operate independently of the world, because it is the Spirit of truth. We see the truth of the world, and we're set free by knowing that truth. To seek the Holy Spirit is to seek to see the world as Jesus sees the world. When we receive that Holy Spirit, then we shall know that we are not alone. The world might be against us, but we are not left as orphans, which means we're not left unprotected against all that the world might throw at us. Jesus tells us that the world will oppose all who follow him, but let us not be afraid, for he has overcome the world. When this truth sinks into our hearts, and we've stopped seeking to defend ourselves, and this learning to trust may take a lifetime of practice, but when we know this truth, then we will be able to see that Jesus is alongside us. He has walked this path before us, and he has triumphed, which means that he can now give us comfort with authority. God is with us. Emmanuel, this is the love divine. Seek thou this soul of mine. Jesus knows that he will soon be leaving his disciples. He knows that they are going to suffer, that the world will turn against them, and this is why he makes these promises to them and to us. To walk with faith is to trust these promises. It's going to be okay. We're not alone. We haven't been abandoned. A comforter is coming. So let us love Jesus and obey his commands, and love one another as he has loved us. Until we meet again.